It's the State League show. We do have the final round. I think I'm just going to call it the final round. Singy's here. I'm here. We're having a cracker day. Hey, Paul Persick, give him the intro.
Santa Maria. It's the State League show with Singy and Big Sexy. Get out the right bread and mustard this time, Grandma, because the State League show starts right now.
It's the State League show. My name is Big Sexy. This is Zingy. That was one of the better ones.
That one,
it was one of the best names I've heard. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go into the story on it or just let everyone just go with it. One of our supporters, our club supporters, leaned over and said, "Hey, that's for Zingy," and yeah, awesome, absolutely awesome.
One of the units,
absolute units. That's Singy over there. It is the State League show. We appreciate you guys for joining in one more time. Well, not one more time. We've probably got a couple more weeks.
We're going to do this and then just for the regular season, and then bang it for the finals.
bang it for finals. Yeah.
To be honest, it's going to be tough during finals.
It's a big point system podcast, basically. So all we did was talk about points, especially early in the
points.
year.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, so it is. It's the last weekend coming up before finals. We think the final five's locked in. Pretty confident.
So. Yeah.
As we're both looking off at my puppy off camera, just pacing around the pen. This will be fun. This should be a fun episode.
She's an angel.
She's gorgeous, but if you hear her yelping and barking and stuff, sorry, but this is now the life. And
she's doing circles. I reckon she needs to.
I reckon.
Yep, we're
on puppy watch.
We'll
she back one. Yeah, this is going to be a fun episode. I think we're going to be fun, and here's to just a heap of fun. We do have to thank our sponsors, of course. Hydration Station Perth. Go check it out. Get yourself a personalised drink bottle. Singy's bought his this week. Awesome. He's brought it with him, and it's just all happening. It's fantastic. So we appreciate those guys at Hydration Station Perth. Go and get yourself.
I've got to point out,
it's happening off camera. She's done it.
She's dropped a bomb.
She's dropped an absolute bomb. So now, of course, we're 2 minutes into recording. So there you go. This could be one of the best episodes, and if it starts to stink in here, well, we're just going to suffer through it.
This is a visual media.
I know, but you're gonna lose it. Yeah. Anyways, go check us out at State League Show on Instagram. What a start to the show. Here we go. Last week.
Yep.
What happened?
You don't know.
I don't know. No, I can go back.
Well, now if we put our predictions in for the Friday night game, and neither of us got that correct because neither of us picked rain out due to water tank malfunction.
Big Tankgate,
yeah, Tankgate. Yep.
It's a conspiracy. It's another one.
Yeah, it's feeling more real than a conspiracy.
I heard the South Perth were out there with a couple of pickaxes, and they said, "Hey, Rocco, take this."
Maybe.
No, that is absolute BS. Sorry, guys, I shouldn't laugh about that, but it is unfortunate.
For
Rocco, considering they're trying to,
Yeah, that's right.
Trying to get it done.
Yeah, just an odd one, isn't it? So for those who don't know, the big water tank that sits behind the first base change room at Baseball Park, it just gave way, and
it had enough.
I think 8,000 litres of water had to go somewhere, and that somewhere included in the change room, down into the dugout, in the coach's room. So the field wasn't playable or usable. I should say the field was fine. The facilities couldn't be accessed unsafe on Friday. So South Perth versus Rocco didn't go ahead. I'm curious. I was having a look at it. I feel like it probably just won't get played because I don't think I've done the math. Even if Rocco win both games this weekend, I don't think they can.
They can still make that five.
Yeah. So
that's a shame.
I don't think, and that's just me
guessing. That's Singy math.
Yep, that's Singy math. I haven't heard anything from BWA, but if I was a guessing man, I would say that won't get played.
It would be good to know too, StatCat, if you're out there, you sort of come and go in and out of our lives. Could you tell us what the bloody hell's going on? And presumably I'd probably be back at 80% right now. I think I've been tipping correctly pretty much every week.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah, you picked up a couple last week.
Yeah. So StatCat, if you're around, let us know. Have you heard from the StatCat? Back into hiding?
Nah, I said happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. I won't disclose their
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know who it is. I know who it is.
Here we go. Yeah,
So I sent my birthday wishes, but
classic. All right, well, let's get into it then. Let's move on. Let's stop mucking around because, that puppy's going to start just blowing up in about 4 minutes. So let's get through last week's. Of course, Rocco South Perth Friday night, rain out, flood out, whatever you want to do. Perth doesn't flood. Anyways, let's move on. Saturday. Tell you what, this was a good couple of games, and we did pick it to be a good couple of games.
We
Perth
did.
and Morley.
Yep.
Morley wins game 1 9-3, and Perth wins game 2 5-4. Let's go into game 1. Rutschke.
Yep.
We got to see Rutschke on the mound, and I do want to say this real quick before you dive into the analysis. I feel for Evan Rutschke because he's come over to Perth and they've said, here you go, champ. 9:30 game on a Saturday. I don't know the last time he's played a 9:30 game, let alone had to start.
It's probably been a while.
But to be fair, that's probably normal time or midday for him from if he's set up on the Melbourne time zone.
That's
so
right.
No dramas at all.
Yeah.
What'd you get in that first game?
Well, first of all, I see him walking in and I didn't click. I thought, who the hell is this big rooster? Let me just put it this way. He doesn't look like a state league baseballer.
No, he's a big unit.
Big unit. What is this? And then clicked pretty quickly. It was a great game for Morley. Obviously, there was a bit of talk around Rutschke coming over. Great pickup from Perth, getting him from the Aces, and he's been throwing really well to this point. Lots of strikeouts. Have heard big things about his breaking ball, and I think he came as advertised.
Yeah,
had the big breaking ball, and probably what hasn't been talked about as much is his changeup. I thought his changeup was really good as well. But on the flip side, I thought we had really, really good at bats, which it was impressive. You get a 9:30 fixture. Kind of haven't faced an arm like that for quite some time, so it could have been easy just to get blown away a bit. But the boys came out with a really good approach and put some runs on the board early and chase Rutschke out in the 5th, I think it was. So we get Matty Dixon goes first pitch dead centre at Morley, which is. In the first inning, it was blowing hard all day, but you still got to.
He hit one out centre, but
you still got to earn them out there. So
that's the thing.
He kind of set the tone for us. We were up 1-0 after the first, and we rolled from there. Kane was amazing. I know he's kicking himself. He got to the last inning. We were up 9-0, and he. He went out and he gave up 3 runs. But I said to him, I was like, mate, that's one of the hardest innings to throw when we've just had a long inning. Mm-hmm. You got to go out there. You know you're going to win at that point. You're up 9-0. You just got to get 3 outs. And sometimes it's hard after sitting for 20 minutes going out there. He a few leaked over the plate. And Perth, they make you pay. So they didn't go down without a fight.
I'll tell you what surprised me about that last inning with Perth was just how quick they scored those runs.
Yeah.
They didn't muck around. And I'd love to find out what was said to start that last inning, or if nothing was said, if they just understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Because they just come out. And
if I had to guess, I reckon nothing was said. I think they're just a really good hitting lineup. Connor Kane saw the middle of their lineup in that last inning, and they did what they do. Saringer, Bajowski, So they scored 3 runs late, but we'd kind of done enough to that point. Like I said, we were up 9-0. We had Matty Dixon hit a home run in the first inning off Rutschke. Mitchy Graham had a sensational at bat. I think it was in the 4th. Again off Rutschke, battled off some. Spat on a couple breaking balls, fouled off a couple breaking balls, fouled off a good heater at the top of the zone, and then he got just one too many breaking balls for Rutschke, and they can't all be your best. And Mitchie got one over the plate and again drove the ball into
stayed back, drove it into right centre
to right centre, which I think we love. That's where Mitchie's at his best, when he's right centre. So really good at bats from the Morley boys against a really good pitcher. And then we continued that into
another one. We've got to give Bodie his flowers as well. A little import in here.
Yeah, I haven't got to
that.
Room.
That was in game 1. Hits a home run in game 1.
I haven't finished.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were going to move into game 2.
Braden Moyle came to the mound after Rudgke, who Braden's been throwing pretty well, and he just didn't have his best stuff. Walked a few, and then Bodie got him.
Yeah.
So I've been giving Bodie a bit of stick because he's been hitting the ball pretty hard, but gee, he likes to get a guy who's 17 and under, I reckon. So I said, who told Bodie that this bloke's under 18? But no,
Moyle looked pretty good on the mound with that change up there for a bit. He was pretty effective with
Mate,
that. That looked nasty. He made a few
he couldn't really get a righty out, but he threw 3 change-ups in a row to Ulch, who's one of the hottest sticks in the league. Struck him out. Did the same thing to Jess Williams. Did the same thing to Bono. So the change-up was playing against lefties. So wasn't a terrific outing. Gave up some runs, but geez, he looked good against the lefties. That change-up neutralised them. So, but ultimately, Morley get the win in game 1 off the back of early offense and Kane just doing what he does, just going deep into games. So
big blast from Dicko. Mitchie Graham ends the day with, three hits, 3 RBIs. Bodie gets a home run as well with 3 RBIs in that one. And just a few, well, not really, to be honest. The only other person to get a hit was, that was it. There was just those 3 guys from Morley. So pretty interesting there. Obviously, a few walks and things like that as well. But let's move on to game 2. And to be honest, the story of game 1 was more about us Morley being able to limit those big bats for Perth, because you look down the hit totals here. Yeah, there's a few hits, a few single hits. Saringer gets a hit. McDonald, Benny Nesbitt gets one. Newham down the bottom. 2 there for Riley Oliphant. But that's about it. They couldn't seem to string too much together until the latter half of that game. So let's move on to the second game, which was, where it looked like Perth really gained momentum in that last inning and took that right into game 2. Because they end up winning that one 5-4. It was a close game, but yeah, look, the bats turned it on a little bit.
Yeah, they did. It's a good point about them taking momentum into game 2. And to your point about those kind of big bats, we kind of spoke as a pitching group. Don't get beaten by what you know.
Yeah.
So we know Bajowski and Saringer are great bats, and so are all of them. But I think Saringer came to the plate, and just feels a little bit different when you're on the mound there, knowing the type of season he's had. So we did a good job of neutralising them early in game 1, and then game 2 came around, and DC was giving me grief because last week I mentioned that Saringer went 0 for 5, and that I was a bit nervous. I wasn't, so
I did listen back, and it did sound like you were nervous, but
but I was being jovial about it, and DC's like, mate, why'd you have to mention that? I was like, I think he knew.
I tell you what, I'm still baffled by. We got a good look at the bloke on the weekend. He's an absolute unit. And Lee was telling us is Lee telling us that it was single?
Oh,
how's that bloke remain single?
Yeah, well, when I
Dead
saw,
set.
I was
Sort it out, ladies. What are we doing?
I was having a throw and then walking back to the dugout as he was going to warm Rudgke up. First thing I said is, "How you going, mate? You found that wife yet?" And he said, "Still working on it."
Still working on it. Yeah,
yeah, ladies.
Tell you what, great bloke by all accounts.
But yeah, that game, Pelkey started for us. And got through the first, and then got into a bit of trouble. And in the third, that's
First
right.
Dropped
So
4 on him.
So kind of what we talk about that core of the lineup. Bajowski hit a bomb. He crushed it to right centre. They take a 4-1 lead off some really just thunder in the bats. And then I was impressed by us bringing it back. We tied it back up for 4-4, which I spoke to the boys after the game. I was like, it could have been easy just to go, right, we got our first win, got the, at least we'll get the split here and just roll over in that game. So I was impressed to see us fight back to 4-4 on the back of a Bono home run.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jai Hewitt started for Perth and looked really good early.
Yeah,
looked really good. He's a big lad. He's tall. He's a big presence on the mound, and he was throwing firm. So he started really well. And then,
and we're back. Bit of an issue there, but that's all right. Move on. Right. Jai Hewitt.
Yeah, Jai looked good early. Throwing hard. Some good off speed. We got to him late, but it was pretty impressive stuff we saw from him. And then Perth were able to go to Whitey for an inning and a bit.
Jack White.
Jack White, which I think this is a perfect role for Whitey now. I think his starting days are behind him, but coming in, seeing a lineup once through.
Change of speeds, doing his thing.
Change of speeds, does what we know. But, if he just has to do that for once through the lineup and then hand it over to the next guy, which they did. They went to Boston foot. It was 4-4 when Boston came in, and unfortunately in the top of the 7th, Dicko been playing great defense all day. Honestly, he's back to looking real sharp over at third. Unfortunately, makes one error on the day, and it happened to be an important one after a hit by pitch. So Perth scored the go-ahead run on an error, and then Boston closed it out in the bottom of the 7th. But I think, as advertised, really good day of baseball. Yeah. We split. I think that's about where we're at, right? We're currently on top, but they're right there behind us, so it felt about right.
I want to say a few things, especially in relief. Like Boston gets a really big out there. I think there was a strikeout against, was it Mitchie?
Yeah, Mitchie to
really
lead off the inning. If we got Mitchie on, we would have felt real good about.
You could just feel the momentum and the big, I said to her, I was like, that pumps a guy like a young bloke like that up, right? That's a huge out. But also too, Lockie Southey made some fantastic outs on the mound for Morley in spots where, tell you what, it's not hard to give up a run.
100%.
So great. It was a really good game of baseball.
Top of the 6th, the Perth guys, Oliphant led off. I tell you what, perfect bunt. Absolute perfect bunt. Lefty leading off, just puts a bunt down. Doesn't matter how good you are, how many PFPs you do. We were never getting him out. And then Jalen McGee comes up after that little push bunt, past Southey on the mound, kind of in between that Bermuda triangle of second baseman, first base, and pitcher. They were none out. Runners first and second, and Southey got out of that inning with some big breaking balls. I thought the pitching was excellent all day.
It is turning into a Morley podcast because there was 2 big games against Perth. Sorry, guys.
We talk about Boston.
Yeah. No, I just mean watch our reviews on the next few games. It was good. That happened. But looking at this, you're looking at this Perth lineup and the box score here in Game Changer, and it starts in Game 2. It starts to look more like a regular box score you see from Perth. You've got hits all throughout. McGee gets 1, Moyle gets 2, Boyarski 2, Saringer 2. Saringer, of course, goes 2 for 3 on the day. No shocks there.
Well,
and Vivona, Newham, Oliphant, it's all around it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really good. It was a good couple of games of baseball.
Yeah, well, that's exactly like I said. Don't get beaten by what you know, and then we kind of did in that second game a little bit. So I can tell you this: middle change ups don't do anything against Saringer.
Did you give one up to him?
Yeah, through I threw a really good change up, and then I went back to it and did not throw a good one. And a baseball came past my head pretty quickly, and it got out to Bono pretty quickly. So just for anyone throwing against him this weekend, middle change ups, I wouldn't advise it.
That's not how to do it.
No,
that's fair enough. Let's move on now to the another game that wasn't Morley. Just making sure I'm not back in October, and far out, you wouldn't believe it. I'm not. So Korean Cats get up over Gozzies 21-5.
Yeah.
What do you got on that game?
Your famous words from last week.
Yeah.
It's a game that happened.
I
saw that hit parade for Korean. Some familiar names: Brantley, McDonald. I'd love to see his numbers back half the season, McDonald.
Jordan Power, big two-way guy. Big two-way guy.
Of course.
Goes 3 for 4.
Just how we wrote it up.
3 hits, 4 runs.
Yeah.
I'm going to look into the box score here. This is on-the-job research. Yeah, 4 ribbies, 3 hits. Love to see it.
Yeah.
JP, nasty.
And
what's this, hitting in the 3-hole? Let's go.
What I love about him is when you watch him swing, you know he's a pitcher in the box. But he just
gets it
he
done.
just keeps getting hits.
No, don't make shit too hard.
Yeah, no, he's obviously got a good...
Chat goes 3 for as well with an RBI.
Yep.
Tell you what, Brantley, 2 hits, 5 ribbies on the day.
Yeah, there was a homer in there. So
nasty. Absolutely. So that was a game.
That was a game that happened, and that was the result we predicted. So, again, Kareen just had to not drop that one, so they got the job done there.
Let's move on to the next one. South Perth UWA. Now we made a bit of a to do about this as far as poor South Perth having to show up for an 8:30 game at the ballpark on Friday night. Well, lucky for them, gets washed out.
Yeah,
lack of a better term, tanked out. And then Saturday morning they get to UWA.
Yep.
You were telling me this. What happened? It got rained out.
That also got washed out.
Ah, for far out.
So from my sources,
yeah.
So they've rocked up at UWA as per regular fixture.
Yeah.
Cutouts are flooded. Sprinklers.
Yeah.
Is that the city of Vincent or whoever that is down there? Didn't get
funny.
the memo.
I just want to say this: when we showed up for our Resis game there, when we played them a few weeks back, all the people started to put their chairs out on the hill. Next thing you know, all the sprinklers started. Everyone's like, hey, what's going on? So sprinkler gate, what's going on? Sort it out, UWA.
Need to share your fixtures with the city of I don't know who that is. Maybe city of Florida. Anyway, so rather than going, we can't play.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing,
get in the car,
and they all drove to South Perth and got a game in.
I love that.
Now, can we swear on this show?
Do whatever you want.
Thank fuck they didn't have to play Friday night, because imagine that, playing Friday night at 8:30, driving to UWA the next day, just to drive back to South Perth, just to lose.
Yeah.
That's a
UWA gets them 3-2. So I love this. I mean, that's fantastic. Two teams that are towards the bottom of the ladder. It'd be a very easy conversation to just go, you know what, boys, we're all good here. Like,
it's true.
We've been washed out, but they've gone, nah, let's pack it up. And then they go down to South Perth. So looking through it here, Pops, our boy, 7 innings, 4 hits, few walks, 16 punchies.
16 punchies.
16 punchies. Gives up 6 walks, 2 runs, none earned. 4 hits, 16 punchies over 7 innings. There he is. That's our boy. We love you, Pops.
Hey, South Perth, thanks for hosting the game. But here's 16 punchies.
Hey, maybe Pops just needs some of those surprise starts. He doesn't know what's happening. Hey, I'm in a different spot. Bang. Here's 16 punchies.
Retic gate.
Yep. So there you go. So a bit interesting there. A few hits all throughout for the Magpies, for UWA. And honestly, not a bunch on South Perth's end either, obviously.
Wow. When you're punching out 16 times, there's not going to be many hits. So,
but
we know he's got good stuff. Everyone knows he's got good stuff. He just he's had games where he just has not found the zone. So, not surprising to see when he's in the zone, he's racking up the strikeouts. So
6 walks, but you'll look at the 16 punchies and go, hey, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. So there you go. That was that one. And then UWA on Tuesday night. Went down to Gozzies 8-5.
Yeah, I like this for Gozzies. It's a cool win. You come into the back end of the year, you know, they've had a few midweek games. They lost a blowout to Kareen. They played us last Wednesday and tough loss for them there. And so it's good to see them getting one before the end of the season. And looked like a young lineup in there that Robbie put out. So cool for them to get a win.
Yep. Just trying to see if Robbie got a home
I don't
run
think he
and a
played.
bunch of hits. No,
I don't think he played.
No, cool.
Might just be giving young guys opportunity.
Yeah. I heard him say earlier in the season that like they're a few years away and they've got a good young group coming through. So that's awesome to see. And like that's pretty pumped for that.
Yeah,
that's
we
cool.
saw them last week. We saw, Aaron Ottaway's son, Riley, I think it is, Riley. He made his state league debut. He even got dispensation, I think, because he's 14. So
yeah, wow.
That batch is coming, but you can't expect a 14-year-old to carry the team at the moment. But yeah, you would think getting these games into him now and put him in good stead for a couple of years' time.
Absolutely, yeah, good on him. All right, let's move on to the. Put your phone away, mate. I think I got you on the camera.
I was on Instagram.
Let's move on to the standings. Then we'll get into the schedule for the final round of the season, really, the regular season. So as it stands today, we think it's pretty locked up, and I think mathematically,
you're right. Yeah.
I mean, even though I'm on games,
how many
games behind, 2.5.
How many wins do Rocco have?
Rocco have 13.
And Kareen have 17?
17.
And Rocco have a doubleheader this weekend and the game that didn't go ahead.
16.
Because of that. Because even if they were to play that game and win all 3, they only end on 16.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that game will get played.
Yep. Okay, there you go.
So I think top 5's locked.
Top 5's locked in. Let's look at how... Can there be some changes within?
Can there be some move 3 and 4?
21, 19. Well, let me tell everyone what it is first before, because not everyone's looking at Game Changer while they do a podcast. So, Morley Eagles with a win percentage 23 and 5 and a win percentage of 821. Pretty certain we're close to locking in that top spot. Maybe a game.
We've got 2 games left if we win one of them, or even if we tie one of them.
Yep,
we'll
get there.
Top spot.
There we go. Perth in second place, 22 and 7 with a 759. Braves in third with a 21 and 7 and 1 tie and a 741 record. Wanneroo, the Roo Boys, 19 and 9, 679 win percentage, and Kareen 17 and 12 with a 586. As we discussed, Rockingham, sorry, I've got Wanneroo on the mind. Rockingham, 13 and 13, playing 500 baseball with a tie in there as well. Vic Park, 14 and 15. Swans, 11 and 17. South Perth, UWA, and Gosnells will round out the bottom half of the ladder. So potentially some movement there between Wanneroo and Braves. 21 and 7 for Braves, 19 and 9 for Wanneroo. Might see some changes there. I mean, arguably, how many games have Kareen got left? Just the one this weekend? Yeah, we'll get into that.
If they've played 29 and they've got to play 30.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, let's just move on to the schedule.
So it sounds like it's possible there could be movement between 3 and 4, and it's possible there could be movement between 1 and 2 as well. I think 5 is like Kareen are in 5th.
Yeah. You reckon they can jump up to 4th?
If we come out and lose 2 this weekend, then Perth have a chance to finish first. So
yeah, there you go. Morley versus Wanneroo, Friday, the 6th of March, 7 p.m. Absolute corker of a game.
And big implications.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go into that. Morley Wanneroo, who you got?
Well, I'll go Morley.
Yeah.
Because I like them and I play for them. But that being said, Wanneroo, we've played them twice and they've beat us twice. So
yeah, I think the big unit in the other room says I don't know if he's going to come out, but
I imagine Tao, who
I think I heard a rumour.
Playing giggles with Bodie in the room next to us.
Yeah,
I'd imagine he'll get the start.
That's the rumour I heard. And Rob Sorensen, nicest guy in baseball. Just a rumour I heard. Not giving away trade secrets, brother.
Mulamakic in relief for his
That'd be nasty.
For his last appearance.
Yeah, that is
what I've heard. He won't be here for the playoffs. So
I was talking to Mulamakic the other night because he came over. We had a big Roo Boys convention. It was pretty cool. And I said, "What are you doing, mate?" And he said, I've got a gig. I think he's got a gig in Germany.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, so it's pretty exciting for him. It's a pretty good paying gig from what I've heard. So
I've heard there's a few euros involved as well, which sometimes is hard to.
But what a great opportunity for him.
For sure.
Plays out here, gets to spend a bit of time here, goes over, does that. I mean, how do you
tough
say
for
no?
the Roo Boys for sure, but for that reason, that's why Tal's going to start because they need to build him up. So Tal will start. Mulamakic in relief.
Who you reckon gets the ball from Morley?
No easy day for
reckon you go back to
hitters.
Kano?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely.
I reckn. Last time we played him in a midweek, we didn't start Kane, and
it's Friday. It's not midweek, but
anyway, in hindsight, I was speaking to Dan, and we both acknowledged we should have gone with Kane. So, I would imagine it's not confirmed yet.
Who knows? Yeah,
I would imagine it's Kane.
Yep, cool. So I'm also going to go for Morley. Believe it or not, I know everyone thinks
the boys will be happy.
All I said one time was it will be a tough game.
Yeah. It should be it should be a ripper game. Yeah. If it is Kane, I'm 90% sure it'll be Kane. Yep. You know we get from him.
That'll be on. Should be on. That'll be at the
stream.
ballpark, of course, and it'll be on stream. So go and watch it, BWA YouTube or on Facebook Live. Paul Persick, the great and powerful, he'll be on the mic, no doubt.
Powerful,
yeah.
All right,
he's got a powerful voice. Let's move on. Sunday, March 8th. Of course, WBC, guys, it's all starting. It's kicking off. We're recording this on a Wednesday. Thursday's getting the first game. So if you don't hear much from me, that's what I'll be doing. Sorry, watching all of that. But, of course, big game against Team Japan on March 8th. Rocco, Gosnells, midday fixture.
Yeah, they got the doubleheader here. So
it is a doubleheader.
Where is it? At Gosnells.
Rocco takes 2.
Yeah, to finish the season strong.
Yeah. Go one from Vinny, one from
Keen, yeah, to cap off a nice season for him. Unfortunately, falling just short. Vinny will be disappointed. You know, they made the 4 versus 5 playoff last year. Haven't quite made it this year, but they're right there. They're, you know, I think they've got a good foundation now.
Yep.
So I think you're going to see them right there for years to come.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Vinny's got a good thing going down there. Some good young guys. Obviously, we talked about Jax Williams a few times. They've got a good foundation now.
Got a good few young blokes coming through the Resi side as well. That was one thing I noticed.
Okay.
A couple of kids that look pretty good. So over the next few years, you'll
Disappointed with this season, but they should be excited about the next few seasons.
Hey, they're in
ahead.
and around it. They're competitive, and that's
sure.
good. Perth and South Perth. At Perth, I believe.
Yep.
Perth.
Perth for this one, tough one for South Perth to end the season on. Hopefully they can be competitive. And
anything can happen.
Anything
We
can
love saying
happen.
that. We love saying
It
that.
can.
Perth and South Perth there. I'm also going to go Perth. This is another good game. Of course, Morley, Vic Park. Vic Park, another team right around it. Hey, Vic Park, we know this is Drewy's last game at the helm.
Yeah.
It's at the Nest. Pretty cool there. Pretty special. New manager next year for Vic Park as well. I would say go get some bats. The arms are nasty as well. Go get some bats, man. And they're instantly a contender, I think.
Yeah, agree. You know, if they get another, which they've been doing a good job of,
Which
they
is
get another
hilarious.
strong
Watch them come out and just absolutely
I'll
barrel
give up some battles for sure. No, it'll be an interesting game. If we win Friday night, then Sunday kind of means nothing. For us, obviously it means a lot for Vic Park. Drewy's last game. Drewy coached at Morley back in the day, so kind of cool connection that he
really
finishes
cool.
there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Morley lose Friday night, it'll be game on.
Yeah.
It'll be a must win for us to lock up top spot. So yeah, could be an absolute ripper.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go Morley.
All right,
You're going to Morley.
Yeah, I'll go Morley.
Yeah, no worries. Kareen versus Braves, 3 p.m. on the Sunday. What are we thinking here? That's a good game.
That's a good, yeah.
Smells like game of the round. There you go.
Does it?
There you go. Kareen and Braves. Don't be surprised to see a nice
down at Braves, yeah.
scoreline. Down at Braves.
Yeah.
We heard about last time they played down there.
Yeah, bit of a boombox.
Yeah. Bit going on. Kareen likes to come out and swing hard.
Are you
Is
trying
all
to
I'm going to
convince me to
say.
pick Kareen?
I'm going to go Kareen.
Okay.
I'm going to go Kareen for an upset.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Sorry, Braves. I love you guys too, but they're going to be thinking to themselves,
No, I like it.
"Man,
They're going to be wanting to build momentum into that
Yeah.
4 versus 5 playoff. So, yep, I'll probably still go Braves.
Yeah,
but
you would.
Should be a good game.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what Kareen do with their arms, being that essentially they can't get knocked out of the 5th spot. What they do, because they got to plan ahead.
Well,
But
is
I
it a
think-
game that they're like, does it matter that if we lose? Like,
But it's
they're
a
not gonna
dangerous
try and throw
position.
it.
Dangerous position to be in when you're like, yeah, this game means nothing, and you end up not maybe going hard at it, and then all of a sudden you get to a 4 versus 5 game, and now you're like, all right, boys, now this one matters.
Yeah.
So
I don't see him-
it'll be interesting to see.
I don't see him not going. Like, I don't see him going soft. I think I see him going hard at it.
go beat them.
Yeah, absolutely.
That Friday,
That young groove.
the 4 versus 5 game as well. I think it's the Friday, so yeah, you got plenty of time. So yeah, I hope they go hard at it. They'll, they knock off Braves.
Watch
They'll be
Braves
feeling good.
because I've hyped it up, and in my head now, I actually really like that game. That's awesome. Watch Braves come out and score like 30 runs or something stupid, and us look like idiots next week. Nothing against Kareen. It's just
We
the
look
fact that
like-
we've hyped it up.
We look like idiots anyway, so
we
it's
pretty
going to
much do.
happen.
The puppy's asleep, which is awesome. So we're getting lucky there.
Sleeping in a nothing.
It's all safe over there. Doesn't even stink. Hey, moving on. Swans, Wanneroo. Big Roo guy. I'm going to go Wanneroo.
Yeah, I'll go the Roo boys as well.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Swannies
Another club.
win one to finish the year strong for JD.
Yep.
But
Another club that's
probably
in and
feel like
around that middle of the pack.
Yep.
Some additions over the off season. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What that can bring for next year. But there you go. That's it. That's the episode. Do I go and get the puppy and put her on the show, or?
as long as she doesn't have shit on her paws.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, imagine if I bring her up here and she's just put. I know I got shit on the lounge. I mean, I've had a terrible day. I don't really want to keep it going.
Let's maybe next
Well,
Next
I
episode.
was thinking next season. I was like, it'd be cool to have a sit here.
Next season,
No,
she'll
no.
be running the podcast. Big German Shepherd.
I was thinking
She'll
if
be
I
telling us what to
sit
do.
her here now, it'd be cool. And the next season, just this bloody
Yeah.
mountain of fur. But we appreciate you guys so much for watching. It is very close to it. This is about it. This is the time. We're nearly getting to finals, baby. The points are gone. It doesn't matter. There's maybe guys will be coming back. Maybe they won't be, right? WBC guys for us, whatever.
Sorry, mate.
You're all right.
Sorry.
They're putting you to sleep.
Yeah.
You
that's
okay?
all right. Yeah,
Singy's
big-
going
big
down,
day.
but we'll get there.
Yeah,
Look, it's exciting. It is an exciting time of the year. Don't worry about Singy falling asleep. He's bored shitless. But we appreciate you
sleep
guys for
last
watching.
night.
We're going to keep this thing going. We're going to get you through finals. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a pretty fun final series.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
hey, check us out at State League Show on Instagram, at Blue Blast Podcast on YouTube. Go on, subscribe. We appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, we love you guys. Hit like, do all of that kind of stuff. If you're watching on or listening on Spotify in your car, appreciate you there. Drop a comment. Hit us with a little dog comment. There you go. Hit a little dog comment if you're watching at this point. Just a little like puppy emoji.
What's somebody going to say, my dog shits too or something?
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
you heard
There's an
Singy.
idea.
If you're listening right now, type it into the chat. Type it into the comments. We appreciate you guys. Anything else?
Nah, nothing from me.
No,
I'm
that's
go
it.
To sleep.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah.
6 p.m.
Yeah, cool.
Big
Hey,
day.
appreciate you guys so much. Paul Persick, give him the outro. Wait, we got to say, go get him or something? Have a good week.
Go team.
Yeah, go team. Give it to him, Paul.
Santa Maria! It's the State League Show with Singy and Big Sexy. Get out the right bread and mustard this time, Grandma, because the State League Show starts right now.